go at pressing out these bushes. There's a couple of other ways you can do this, but I'll try to press it out because this may not work. I have only got a 6-ton press, and when you look in the book, the Greeves service book, it does say a 10-ton press, so this may not do it. And obviously they've been in there a while, they could be rusted in. So if this doesn't work, the other way is to cut the rubber out or burn the rubber out, which I have done with other rubberized bushes. But that is rather messy and rather stinky to burn them out. So the other way is to cut them out, drill a hole, and then cut the rubber, and then cut through the outer steel metal ring, and that will spring out then easy. But yeah, you do have to be really careful when you do that, not to cut the inside of this piece here. But we're going to give this a go first, see what happens. I'm going to stand well back, because yeah, I think I've got that in line, but it's really hard to tell. And it is only resting on about half an inch of these beams. Yeah, this is just too deep. I suppose I could have cut that down a bit. Just too deep to get another one of these plates underneath. But yes, let's give it a go, see what happens. Maybe nothing, maybe a big bang. Yeah, I'm putting quite a lot of pressure on there, and nothing seems to be moving. The other thing is I could just leave the pressure on for a little while, or try giving it a little tap. Like I say, it's probably rusted well in, and the problem giving it a tap is you can knock that off centre a bit. So we'll just give it a little. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be doing much. I daren't hit it too hard in case it pings out. Crippling that a little bit, that looked like that might be. I'll give it another little squeeze. If not, it's plan B. Yeah, that just is not moving at all. Right, let's just take the pressure off and see if it has actually done anything. I don't think it will have. Yeah, I don't think that's moved at all. Or has it? know actually. I'm not sure. Might have moved a fraction. Yeah, it's just going to take some pressing. So I think plan B, drill a hole and get a hacksaw in there. Right, so I've drilled a hole in the rubber. I was hoping to get a blade in that way, but I can't really, so I think I'm going to have to cut the inner as well. So all I need to do is release a little bit of pressure on this outer ring, and that probably will press out then. So yeah, here we go, lots of sawing. Right, I've got the centre out because I cut through there, and obviously with the rubber that sprung tight together, which nipped up the hacksaw blade, so that was going to make it hard work to cut through the rest. So I actually just put this in the press and pressed the centre out, and it just tore the rubber away. You see that's quite jaggedy, raggedy there. Yeah, so now I can get it back in here and do the outer ring. Right, let's give this another go. I think I've cut all the way through. I don't go too far because I'm trying not to score the inside of this piece. So yeah, whether I'm far enough or not, I don't know. Let's apply some pressure and see what happens. We might have to put it back in the vise and give it a bit more of a cut. No, that still doesn't want to go by the looks of it. Hammer, just give it a little tap. That'll make a lot of difference. But probably just well and truly rusted in there. Now, a bit more of a cut and we'll have another go. Yeah, that's pretty well rusted in, I think. I've just made a second cut a little bit further across. Got my little chisel punch and just try and remove this little section. I think we'll get it out then. A bit more sawing. Or shall we just keep going with this? It's probably just tight in the middle. I think we're loose. I think we're loose. Yep. Let's get something. Yay! That's one out. Yeah, just got a little bit of a cut mark. Where's the torch gone? A little bit of mark there, just where I went in with a punch, I think, actually, more than the saw. Hacksaw, a little bit of score there. Yeah, so we'll just dress that, and yeah, all the new bushes, get the other one out, and yeah, I will try and press the new ones in. If I clean this up in here, I'm sure that'll go in. It's just a bit corroded around the edges. I think that's all that's holding it in there. Right. Actually, that was another little peg in there. Pure chance, my cut mark was right on top of that other little peg. What about that? Yeah. Right, so I'm guessing there must be another one in the other side as well. Yeah, interesting. I've got this new front mudguard loop, and also the little brackets which hold that on, because the original ones, well, that side was completely broken off, and this side there's only half a bracket there, and there's a little bit bent up, so I've just been trying to work out where that should go. I mean, luckily that seems to be sitting in there about right, so I've just been taking some measurements so what I can do, completely remove that bracket, clean up all the old brays on that one, and then I can weld new ones on. Well, actually, I might even try brazing them on. I've got some MIG brazing wire on order, so I might even have a go at that, because there's a little bit on the frame that needs doing. There's a little bit there that's split, a little bit been missed, so I'm going to patch that as well. So I'll have a go at that first, see how it comes out, and then have a go at these, because everything else is brazed, or seem to be brazed, that I've noticed. Yeah, so I'll have a go at that, but obviously I'll need to clean up first. So hence the measurements, just to see that we can get this loop in the correct position. I've looked at a few old photographs, and it does seem to be how they are fitted on the outside of that bracket there. Yeah, so now I can break that other one off, and yeah, we can get new ones on there. Right, so I'm going to have another couple of checks with my measurements just to make sure I've got it right. Probably remove this one just to see what happens if I get anything different, because obviously, like I say, that one is bent out of shape. So yeah, so I'll have another little fiddle around with that, make sure we get it right, work out exactly where these need to be, and yeah, we'll go from there. Well, I'll remove the manky old bracket that was on there, or what was left of it. Just been cleaning this up, both sides, that side under there as well, see that. Yeah, getting ready to fit this. So that has got to go on, let me see, that way around. Something like that in there. Yeah, so I've got the measurements. So what I'll do, I think, is just get it all set up, measured up in the correct place as the old one was, and I'll just put a couple of tacks in. I think I'll clamp it this side, put a couple of tacks in, remove this piece, actual mudguard support. I'll remove that, weld that in or braze it in, fix this back in, and then do this side, same thing, couple of tacks, because you can't really get in there, that side, so yeah, a couple of tacks, and then braze it all in, and then that can be rubbed down, ready for painting, and this can be painted as well, which I've already been doing some. That's the top yoke, that's the little rear mudguard support that I made. I did actually originally just go over that with some of the hammerite, the blue hammerite, but I didn't really like the colour, so I've just gone straight over with the with this other blue, this plain or smooth blue. Yeah, there's still a little bit dimpling on there, but I don't think that really matters that much. And I've also painted this part of the forks. So I just need to get the new bushes for that and press them in, and what else have I got to do? Oh yeah, I'm waiting for the brazing wire for my MIG welder. Yeah, so I've got MIG braze these. Yeah, I did think about just normal MIG, get your teeth in, MIG welding them, but everything else is brazed, so yeah, I think I'll braze them on, give that a go. I've not done any of that before, so that might be quite interesting. Yeah, so coming along, so basically once the bushes are in, these brackets are welded on, that's all painted. I get the dampers in, get the front forks, well the front forks will be done then really, ready. Oh, and get the bearings on. I have got the bearings, just got to press those on. Yeah, then we can start having a look at this. I have got a couple of things I noticed somewhere down here. There should be a little bracket there, which I think is the stop for the rear brake, which I haven't got the rear brake part, so you can get them, so I'll probably have to get one of those before I can do anything about repairing this piece here. So it's just got broken off. I think there should be like a plate with a little adjustable in it, so that's got to be done. That's got to have a bit of braze in there. Yeah, I think that is, oh, and then obviously painting, it's all got to be painted, rubbed down and painted, and these as well, engine supports. But yeah, that's kind of getting to that point where I need more parts. I keep looking out for an engine, and I keep looking out for the hubs, little wheels, whatever I can find. But yeah, so far not much joy. So yeah, bit of a hold up there. Right, I'm gonna have a go at brazing this on, MIG brazing. Not quite sure how it's going to work out. I've been sort of practicing, and yeah, it's a bit more difficult than just MIG welding with steel. But yeah, I mean, I probably could get away with just welding it on there, but I thought I'd like to have a go at doing it. So I've just got this set up, about as good as I can get it, I think. So firstly I'll get a couple of tacks in here, and then swap it over and do this side. Hopefully get them the same. I've been doing a lot of measuring and looking at it, and well, kind of okay, I think. It's a bit difficult to try and get a decent dating point. but got to start somewhere. So I think if I get a couple of tacks on there, at least I've got a point to work from. I can match this side up with this side. Then I know this is roughly in the correct position for the actual hoop to be in and for these to be on. So yeah, we'll go from there. Oh dear, a bit thumy. Right, well, they're tacked on. A little bit blobby. I'm struggling with me feed a bit. I thought I'd just knocked that. Actually, I might have just knocked it. I think that's what I've done. Right, so we'll turn that back again. The other side is a little bit better, not much better. But. Right, so I'll now remove this, and yeah, we'll give that a proper fix on. I don't know if you noticed, but I had this on upside down. Not that matters at all, because it's actually the measurement of the brackets from there to there that was going off, and just checking that each side was the same. So yeah, doesn't matter too much. Right, let's carry on. Yeah, I'm just dressing these back. They weren't very good at all. Yeah, at one point I forgot to turn the gas back on, and yeah, that was awful. So yeah, but I think if I dress them up, they'll look okay. They certainly won't be going anywhere anyway. They're certainly on there. Yeah, I think if I was going to do that again, I would probably just MIG them, steel MIG them. Yeah, that is really finicky trying to get the settings absolutely perfect on there. On this machine, I've only got those two there and the wire feed. Yeah, and I couldn't find anything on settings for using bronze wire or copper wire, so it's all been a little bit of guesswork. Yeah, but it will all come together. That will all be fine in the end, I'm sure. At least I won't fall off. A bit more tidying up, and that'll be there. Yeah, once that's painted, I think that'll be alright. And then this goes on all the way round. That end sticks out that end. Or they go on the outside. Just on the outside. Hard to do with one hand. Something like that. Yeah, I think I need to dress these in there a bit more. Oh, I don't know, actually it's not too far out. Once that's jiggled about a bit. Yeah, so that's how that go on there pretty much. Once those holes are lined up, just bolts on. I think that's the right way around. Yeah, loop right at the front. Lugs on top, brackets to the top. Yep. Yeah, that'll be another little bit done. Coming along.